this world, changing your mindset.
Note that Lagos State is one of the most accommodating states in Nigeria. They accommodate people from different tribe and religion. Today we are at Lagos State House of Assembly, where we want to have a talk with Honorable Idimogu Jude Emeka. Come with us because we'll have a lot to discuss with him. Don't go away, the show still be this world. We'll be right back.
Be this world, changing your mindset.
Have it today on Be This World show. We are actually at Lagos State Assembly, and my guest today is Honorable Idimogu Emeka Jude. Honorable, good to have you on Be This World today.
It's my pleasure.
You look good.
Thank you. I need to.
Thanks. Honorable, please, we want to know, as an Igbo man who is well elected in Lagos State, how have you been able to do this amidst the indigents, and you're doing well for yourself and for the states?
Well, thank you, my sister. The truth, I give God the glory, number one. And I can also say I give my wife also the glory.
I love that.
Because it takes two to tango.
Exactly.
Right? And for me, even though some people will tell you that Lagos is no man, but it's a wrong notion.
Exactly.
Lagos belongs to
some people. Yes. Exactly.
Their worries owns Lagos. But one beautiful thing about their worries is that they are set visitors.
Yeah. They are liberal.
Yeah, they are liberal. Let me tell you, they are liberal. And they can even support you against their own child.
If they like
it happens
you.
To me if they like you. If you are open to them. It happens to me during my first time I was contesting. As a man who I was doing contesting against his brother. Well, he said because I came to him. And that means I respected him as a person to have come to tell him. His brother did not come. So definitely he will work for me and against his brother. And that was just, and they are just like that. Nice. They are just two good people. And it makes me understand why Lagos is the way Lagos is. Center of excellence. Because the people that started it are people that welcome visitors. That is why Lagos today, you can't compare any other state like Lagos State. I'm a member of Catholic Church, and Catholic Church give you opportunity to interact with lots of people. That's just the truth. Even though a typical Christian church, you don't talk about politics mostly there. But I thank God for our Bishop, Adewale Martins, who recently have been telling Christians
to get involved in politics.
And they have their person that is trying to contest, they should give him or her the necessary support. So, but I think the main issue was my wife. When I remember, naturally I wanted to go to my state to contest. But one thing led to another. Most of the time when I want to go, I discovered that financially I'm not strong. But besides, I now told myself, since 1984, thereabout, I've been in Lagos. So my friends are more in Lagos
than where you've come from.
I have a lot of Yoruba friends. At school, at least I did remedial classes here. I went to tertiary institution here, even out almost all the. So, but all those ones did not give me the confidence initially. So what only gave me, because when I now remember, came to my mind, after all, I'm married to a Yoruba woman. So what does it take? Then I asked one of my elders, he said, why not? You can try. That's the beginning of it.
And that's actually what people say that has been helping you.
No, yeah, I don't play with her. The truth is that I like doing my own things, even though there are criticisms. See, tomorrow people say, Jude, why is it every time you are going out, you take your wife along? I said, okay, for me, she's my strength, politically.
Yeah.
Yes, people don't understand my strength because the truth is that I'm in Yoruba land.
Yeah. Are you married to a Yoruba lady?
I am married to not just a Yoruba, to a very popular Kuku's family in Chabode, very nice, big family. Not only that, then there are some aspects of Yorubas I don't hear very well. She'll be there with me. Yeah. So when I made up my mind, I'm venturing to, at least, I told God, I made one prayer. I said, God, give me a platform to serve humanity, number one. It's not just money. It's just humanity.
Yeah.
And I felt politics will give me
a wider
platform
to reach out. Yeah.
Exactly. So that was why I'll tell you one unique thing I did was when I was doing my banner, my first banner, I put my wife in my
Wow, that's a great one.
I put my picture bigger, put my name, put her by the side, put her name, and now put say lady Enito. I didn't put Idimogu. Enito. Okay, I put Roseline Enito. She's a right Enito. Idimogu. Ni Kuku. So
you're really a politician.
The idea came to me. I said, what will I've been seeing all the banners. I told myself, what different can I make? And I saw that banner I did was like center of attraction.
To everyone.
So, yeah, it was, who is contesting among two of them? That kind of, is it the man or the woman? This is, Nikuku. Oh, it's a Yoruba woman. Oh, the husband. Oh, what's going on?
And that was actually a selling point for you.
I never knew. It was just a thought. Like I said, I don't like
follow. You like doing your thing.
Let me do my own thing. And sincerely, even when people, everywhere he's going, it's always, it does not matter.
It's for your business, of course.
But the fact is that it has been paying me. Irrespective of the
Wow, that's a great one. That's a good one. I like that. Keep it up. A lot of Nigerian women will actually like you for that. that is it. Yeah. Now, the issue of uniting and mobilizing the Igbos in Lagos, and the drive, how did it all start, and what are you doing to achieve this, to make it a great success?
It's always difficult at times to bring them together. To have one leadership. Because of they behave like the Republican right from childhood. Those days in the village, because every family have their own leader.
Exactly.
So
sorry, don't criticize me because they said Igbos don't have king. Is it because of that, or is that statement true?
To an extent, it's true, but it's changing now. It's not that they don't have the issue that the way we were brought up, every family have a representative. You understand? So
you don't depend on the general.
No, we don't do that. We don't do that, and that is why the truth that when you say actually democracy, Igbo practice democracy more those days. They do it because every family will have a representative that come and talk about the family. But the truth is that one family to dominate, it doesn't work that way in an Igbo land. Yes. So it's just nice. So we have also followed that culture. Then apart from that, the Civil War also took us backward because most Igbo people, they talk of survival. They lost a lot of things. So after getting 20 pounds to start over, that's why I say some of us are in business, not because naturally Igbo people wanted to do it. Before the Civil War, they were all over. In civil service, education, wherever. But Civil War drew them back, so they discovered that for them to survive after losing almost everything,
they have to get into business.
So as you are doing it, you're taking your brother. Your brother is carrying another person. And so it becomes like exactly. So that's why now for them they now discover that, like Merchant of Venice will say, you talk about the merchandise. The merchandise are the richest people. Those days. I want to rotate out the notion of Igbo man to understand that we can only get there if we are also involved in politics. The power game.
So how have you been doing this rotation? How far have you been doing it?
Well, the issue is that before now, we had the opportunity. There was a time we have a struggle for power between me and some Igbo men. I don't want to quote names.
It's okay.
So we're talking about apex leader or not apex leader. But the issue is that I felt I came from the background of a banker and I love marketing. And in everything you do, you market. Even politics is marketing. Everybody. But people don't understand. Even politics is market. You are marketing. You are the product. The electorate are the market. Or customers. You can
your clients.
Your clients. Sell yourself to them. And how what you say, seeing you, assessing you, checking, and that's what they want. They will not know whether they can buy you or not. So these are the things. So and you know, platform, APC, PDP, they are all products. I say export their platform. Products you can sell. How do you sell? Go and market it to the people. A typical Igbo man, by code, may not like APC because of their background, where they are come. They are highly, they believe in most of them then, before now. PDP, because of Eastern State, PDP.
That's what. Abga is major, their major party.
Yeah, then. But even PDP because the national. APGA, because it was a regional party, so maybe the people behind the brain was not Ojukwu Roses, but you know he started
after his death.
Yeah, so there was no people to push APGA to a national level. You understand? So it becomes PDP now took over. You get it? So it's typical Igbo. But the truth is that they are all just political parties, their platform. Today, APC is a national party.
Exactly.
And we are saying we cannot continue doing the same thing the same way and get the same result. Yes, you cannot. So the issue is that yes, we have been in PDP for a long time, but you have another national party. Which is APC. Especially me in Lagos State. Lagos is driven by, even before APC came on board, they all came together, and that Lagos have always worked on the opposition side until recently, 2015, they came with National Party, APC, and today they are there. So the issue is that Igbos in Lagos State, what is your problem? And the truth is that APC in Lagos State have a very strong hold in Lagos. So where are you going? And tomorrow all of us will be complaining that they are not treating them well, local government is disturbing us, the party is not, they are not doing this. Why are you complaining when you
are not involved?
You are not involved. And you
policy that concerns you.
And no, apart from you are also too vocal. You will say, I hate ABC. How can you be telling them in their state and you want to survive there? Is it right? It's not right. It's not. You see, that's our problem. And it's okay, but man, we are too straightforward. Yes, forgetting that. Emphatic. Yes, it's not right.
But that's their nature.
No, they need to see in politics. In politics, at times, that's why they say a little bit to the left,
a little bit to the right.
You must learn the game. You strike balance. Not everything in politics. Not all the truth you say. Yes,
are you for it?
Yes, it's not all the truth you say. There are some truth you say might cause troubles. There's a better way to present it so that you can avoid that trouble.
You mean refined
lying? Yes,
lying.
Yes, in politics, it's not, you say everything, you say this is black, you say no, it's black the way it is. No. That's the way you paint it. So that there will be some acceptability. But that's just the truth about it. So a typical Igbo man must learn how to play that game. So for me, I felt I have a responsibility. Since God has brought me to this level, into the system, especially I know that I'll be more valuable when I have more Igbo people listening to me, following me, because we are many in Lagos State. We are many. Our numbers are great. So if we can all, at least when you say 50% of Igbos come together in Lagos State concerning any political party, I'm telling you, the owners of Lagos will be shaking.
Well, the Igbos have always had this issue. When you say come together, during elections, you know, they have issue voting in an area where they have a lot of Igbo cluster.
Yes.
So how would they achieve that?
That is what people like us are also telling the owners of the party in Lagos. Give non-indigenous, let me not say just Igbos, opportunity to also contest election. Give them a play field
for everyone,
especially where they dominate.
Exactly.
Allow them to take leadership position. Because they will be in the opportunity to draw their people more into the system. Because they will speak the language that people will understand. But when you are not doing that, you are scaring them away. They feel they are not wanted, irrespective of the number of strength they have. And I thank God, gradually they are trying to understand this.
It's okay. Keep on your good work of reorienting the Igbos.
Well.
I will wish you well. Now, you've been the 2-time chairman for House Committee for Wealth Creation in Lagos.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, educate us on, for a layman that is watching this program, to understand what is the wealth creation, how does it work, and how do people benefit from it?
Unfortunately, all these things started when there is COVID. You know, COVID have not helped us because COVID has also affected the resources of the state all over the world. And if not, the committee or the ministry, wealth creation and employment. But the issue, I want to say wealth creation, the idea is at least to stimulate people, especially the non-unemployed in the system. The employment they are talking about is not civil service employment. That is to to motivate you or empowerment, so that you'll be creative, reliant on yourself. But they need to give you some support, financial stipend, loans, or even make you employable. Because today they will tell you some of our graduates are not employable. So they will send you for training. You have LSTF, that's a Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, an agency that is part of this ministry, who also do this. They will come out with a lot of training programs depending on the skill where you want. That's the idea. You understand? But all these things, remember, it's like, for me, it's like a humanitarian job. Just to government, put money into the system. Not that they are generating money. No, but they are just trying to make the economy stable by making people have something to do. Either through training, empowerment, or give them loans to start something for themselves.
What is this rift between you and Joe Ibokwe? You're an Igbo man playing politics in Lagos. He's an Igbo man playing politics in Lagos. And there's this coded rift between you people. Maybe people don't want to talk about what we know it will say it. What is
I don't have a personal problem with Joe Ibokwe. If you watch everything I said, he's my senior brother. We were together.
He said you're his boy.
Yes, no problem. Yes. Age-wise, he senior me. 2, he has been in this government before me for a while. So give honor to whom honor is due.
But you've been more elected. He's on an appointment.
So these are the also things that he does not want to understand. That the young shall grow. I'm elected. He's appointed. And the truth is that he can be removed tomorrow. But me, for you to remove me, there are processes you now take place. And in fact, the truth that it's not possible by the grace of God. Like what they did to the former senator. What's it? When they said they should, people came and said, no, leave him alone. What has he done?
Because he was elected.
Well, he was elected because it's difficult. So that's just, but sincerely, I don't have any personal. The only thing is that I just felt that he is not respecting Igbo. He does not treat Igbo nicely. But thank God he has changed. He has forgotten.
Has he changed?
Gradually it's changing. He has forgotten that the strength he has today, even the position he's having, is based, it's Igbo's slot that gave it to him. You understand? So they say charity begins at home. If you don't carry your people along, if tomorrow you are not there, where do you run to? Because your people that fight your fight. And that is why when it comes to that, because apart from that, there are some, attitudes, statements, and stuff like that. And I'm an Igbo man, and he's my brother. So the fact remains that if I don't give him that fight I have given him, he will not understand that, look, he may not be there tomorrow. And besides, Igbo is Igbo. You understand? Igbo is Igbo. You must rise up and defend where you are coming from, your father's land, no matter what. Even if you are not giving me anything. My father's line, my Igbo brother is my Igbo brother. That does not mean we might not quarrel. But where I have opportunity, I will defend their interests.
Wow, that's good. I like that. I love that. Now, with great stewardship in Oshodi, Isolo, what would you say is your greatest challenge, and how have you been overcoming it? But before you answer the question, let's go for a quick break, and when we return, we'll continue. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Be this world, changing your mindset.
Welcome back. If you just joining us, this is Be This World, and my guest today on the show has been Honorable Idimogu Jude Emeka, representing Oshodi Isolo constituency 2 in the State House of Assembly. Honorable, before we went on, I asked you, you're still in Oshodi Isolo. What would you say is your greatest challenge, and how have you been overcoming it?
Well, the challenge naturally at this level is acceptance by the people in particular. They mostly remember where you are. Where you are is not typically Igbo land.
Exactly.
You have majority of the people, let's say, most of them are the Yorubas. Yes. When I came in on board through PDP initially, even when Ambode was in the government, Ambode took time and worked on most of our major roads in my constituency. It was like, you mean all these roads have been here and this Is it when this Igbo man came? What is the relationship that's making them? Even my own street was start them. So it gave me a lot of pride. You understand? As if, sometimes when God is working for you, a lot of things flow.
Exactly.
People will be thinking, it's him. But they do, it's Juju and stuff like that. So even some of my native, they say, all this right, this would have been bad. Suddenly, Igbo enter. Everywhere is being taken care of and stuff. So it's God. And I enjoy my relationship with Ambode there. He was good. Sometimes listens to me. I go. And naturally, you go. You are a lawmaker. A lawmaker does not have the finances. So most times, it's the executive that does it. Even sometimes, yes, we have opportunity to get slot or even to work on one or two roads or the other. It's not an impetus because they have written on your House of Assembly to do for. No, you still have to see how you can parley the executive to ensure that what you need in your constituency is being done. We are doing well. I must give glory to my speaker in particular, who has been marvelous, giving me all his support, Right Honorable Dr. Mudashiru Obasa Ajayi, and the governor, Mr. Governor, Wadis Tumudu, and others. Ashwaju in particular, sincerely, sometimes you are just favored. I just see it as a favor of God.
Please, I want to tap that favor today. And I hope I'll get it before I leave here today.
Ashwaju has been kind to me, even though it's not that we talk one-on-one, but I think he has my interest in his heart.
Wow, that's
may
nice.
God continue to keep him and
bless him.
Ashwaju,
him.
yes, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a great leader, a national leader, APC, has been good, and God will keep him. And I pray that his dream for 2023, God will give it to him.
Do you have any program for youth and women in your constituency?
Yeah, we do. We do. We do. And that's why sometimes I mentioned my wife. The only thing as of recent now, the COVID have not helped us.
Exactly.
So even where you even have programs you can bring together, the opportunities are not there. It's limited. And we do. Besides, resources challenges are also there. You understand, because whatever you do today, you need resources. But youth program, women program, we line with the party.
It's okay.
We'll continue to do the best.
What do you have to say in the security of Nigeria? What is happening there?
I think for me, the insecurity we have now in the country is not palatable. When we were growing up, we have never been like this. So sometimes I ask my question, I ask myself, where did we get it wrong?
Exactly.
You understand that if not bandits, Boko Haram, government is kidnappers and stuff like that. If you watch what is going on, you can see that armed robbery have reduced a little bit. Yeah. Those days we always hear bank robbery, but they are no longer doing it. So they have seen a cheaper way, less risky to make more money through kidnapping. But for me, I believe that these things are happening with the connivance of security men. Yes. If they want to arrest me, let me say it.
Say it again.
Yes. It's the connivance of the security men. If they are not being conniving together, why will all this thing be happening? Without major arrests being taking place? What is going on? We should watch ourselves. The truth is that we are not safe. Traveling home now is even a problem. The major road is a problem. Talk less. How many of us can afford traveling by air? Even when you travel by air, won't you land with the plane? And you will land now. Won't you go home? Please, I think. But the truth is that, again, is that security is a problem of every Nigerian. Every Nigerian. Sometimes we must give the good information to the security men. And that's why we are clamoring for state policing. Very important. The reason is that when you do community policing, not just, but state policing is part of community policing. The issue that people that where you live, you know more about your environment. You know about your neighbors. You know what they do. You understand? In most communities, even the thieves and the bad people know them. They are not ghosts. They have brothers. They have sisters. But it's because that we are not saying the truth. We cover them even when they are doing evil things. So I'm happy. If you watch what is going on, I mean the governors are having meetings trying to find a solution to what is happening. Whether you will call it headers and farmer issue. If all these things were not there, what is happening? So I think, and it's only us that can solve this problem. You understand? So, and it is high time we tell ourselves the truth. Thank God the service chief has been changed. Because I don't see the reason why for years people are clamoring to change people. Because let me tell you, if you are in the office, whether you like it or not, the truth is that people will come and buy your interest. And when they buy your interest, and when you have accepted that great gift, you cannot turn your hand. Yeah, you compromise. And even if you pretend as it, but they will use other means. And when you are having it for but you do little or nothing.
Because you've been compromised.
Okay, for example, when there was this government secondary school before this last one. There was an allegation they pay about 30 million. You understand? Is it not okay? How can bandits with gun will come and say they are negotiating with government? What kind of level is that? What do we mean? Is it not compromising what are we talking about? Let's tell ourselves the truth. You understand? So, and that's the only when we tell ourselves the truth and face it. The law is the law. Because somebody will say you are comparing Niger Delta issues with them. How can you compare? Niger Delta in their own, they were fighting for their environment. Now, when you say the bandit, what are they fighting for? These are the things. You understand? So it's high time our leaders. I was happy when Muhammad Buhari took over power. There was major statement he made. And for everybody and for nobody. And I'm pleading with him to use his good office. So please, Nigerians still respect him. Being an ex-military general who we believe have the experience and with the support of Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And today he is there. We expect him to use that same zeal he had before to at least for us to be less worried about insecurity in Nigeria. And I know he can do it.
Do you have anything to say to our viewers? Just one word before we leave you.
Our viewers, I want to thank you for the opportunity you have given me to speak to you people. And I'm not good enough. I keep on learning. And when you see me doing the wrong thing, feel free to criticize me. I love that because if we believe that we want to serve humanity, want to serve the public, we are servants. And one thing, you see, the mentality some Nigerians have that they see people like us as if we are the Lord. We are servants to them. We are serving them. Always make them realize, make us realize that without me, you will not be there. Exactly. And you are there to serve us. So by the time all of us understand that we are servants, we'll do better. God bless all of you.
Thank you very much. Wow, I like that. Did you hear that? That if every politician or every leader in Nigeria would understand that they're actually serving the public, that things will actually get better in Nigeria. Wow, I love that phrase. My guest has been Honorable Idimogu Jude Emeka, representing Oshodi Isolo constituency in Lagos State House of Assembly. And it's been wonderful. If you miss this interview, you can watch it on www.bdsword.tv online. It will be full there. And remember, please share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube page. That's what we'll be having today. Remember, next week, a date with us. Bye.
BD's World, changing your mindset.